Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome. Thank you so very much for joining me. This is the Joy of Blue collaboration. I started the Joy of Blue collab several years ago to get people crafting with blue. It could be anything. It could be refinishing furniture, doing projects around the house. It could be paint pours, any sort of crafting, creating using blue. We share the videos or on Instagram each month on the 12th. And this year we're doing a monthly hashtag. Those should work a little better because on YouTube it didn't sort well if you just had Joy of Blue. So it's a monthly hashtag. So you click it in the description down below and you can see all the other participants. Throughout Joy of Blue, I've made a lot of different things, but I felt like it's a new year and we need a fabulous new journal. And I'm going to talk at the end about my idea for this journal, so be sure and stay tuned for that. I love, if you've watched me, you know that I love to make them chunky. Here's a great example for my July daily. And what I find is I don't leave myself enough room to really play. I haven't even done the back part of this journal. It's already big. So on this one, I tried something a little different. It only has about 5 pieces folded in half, so that would be like, 5 pieces of paper here and 5 here and here in each what we call signature. If you're new to journal making, don't worry. I have lots of videos on that, and that's not the point of this. The point of this is joy and having fun. So I left lots of room so that you can use big chunky embellishments, quillettes, those big flowers and big fat things that we love. You can layer up chipboard, all kinds of stuff. Sometimes we just run out of room and then it's like this. It's beyond crocodile. So I left tons of room. And here's a great example. This is a tag that I made a long time ago and haven't really used because it was so thick. But I put it in here and I decided to tape it in, and you can flip it open for journaling, and then you have all that fun fabric texture and ruffle. So I'll just do a quick flip through. I put eyelets on the spine, which is something new for me and a bit of a challenge. This is a fabric that you'll see in many quilts in my family. It's been around a long time. And I went through my room and my counter and found good stuff that was set aside in my Joy of Blue bin or in cute little bags from Happy Mail that I was hoarding. Or some of these were left over from a different journal. When I made one, I stamped more than one, and then I tore them down for the size of this journal. This one I think is about 7.5 tall, so it's not your standard 8.5 by 11 folded in half. So I had the fabric on the cover was already there. It was an unfinished object, a UFO if you're new here in my room, so I was excited to use that. Then I used this gorgeous blue paper on the inside and one of my oldie but goodie PSX stamps. And this is a gel print probably that my friend Andrea made on deli paper. And I had this cute little pocket that I'd been hoarding, and I added some stuff to it. This paper was a scrapbook paper that I had tea dyed, and blue stickers that I had set aside and thought, that's so pretty, I need to use it for something. I tore a bunch of the edges in here. I had actually planned to use a whole bunch of textiles. Maybe I just forgot. Maybe I'll still add them. Who knows? But I tore a lot of the edges, and I used a combination of thin and thick papers. Even if you use a thin paper, you can glue or sew lace or fabric onto it. It doesn't matter. This was bits of cute stuff and a card that had been sitting around, and it flips open for journaling on the back. And again, another gorgeous paper. And one of my new stamps, you are absolutely awesome. No, seriously, you are. And I had a little tiny stamping problem because I stamped it after I made it. The world did not end. Did not. This is the pocket from my slippers packaging, if you're new here and you didn't hear about that in updates. And you can just put anything in there. Here, let's put this in here. Relax, and it's a pocket, and I've cut down a card to fit in there, and then I have some butterflies, and this flower was in the same sticker set as those blue stickers on a different page, and I wanted it. And I folded a bunch of the pages. If you didn't like that style or you wanted them all the same, you could just take this and tear it off right here. Then you'd have a fun scrap for something else. So we're going down the other side of the signature. So you've seen these. Again, long paper folded. Then the next signature, this is a gel print too. So it has cool texture because it's acrylic paint, and a reused envelope and a big star. And this is a pocket. This was a border sticker that I put on here, and then I didn't like it. I had torn the edge and then I cut it. Oh my gosh, now I love it. Didn't expect to, but I do. A map. You never know when you're going to need a map. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Another one of my oldie but goodies. Then this is a little pocket thing, and it has more pocket space behind it, and a ruffle. If you haven't seen some of these embellishments or you're new here, don't hesitate to leave me a note. I have videos about this, videos about how to make this ruffle. Then I just tucked a tag in there. Great papers. This one I put some blue paint on the back of. This was the new, what do we call that stuff? I don't know. You make placemats and jammies and stuff with it. That's blue and white striped, and I loved it, so I put it on there. And blue paper clips. Just goodness. This journal could be used for your craft projects ideas. It could be used for journaling about your feelings or your year or your gardening projects you want to do when the weather gets better. Look at this page. I love it. Shine like the stars. This one is a fun, it was a blue circle sitting on the counter, and I thought, ooh, I'm going to stamp that white. I don't know. You just do. And I had a fun stamp sitting out, and then I think Nancy just sent me these Joy stamps. The wood embellishment came in a big bag of stuff that I had recently been gifted. So look at it. And I love that wood with the little bits of brown and that floral. And we saw this page. The joy of the journey is best measured by the friends, not the miles. And look at this, a tag, and I added some stuff to it and put it in here. And again, this was one of my cute things sitting around, so I glued it in there. I have some of that amazing, I think it's Japanese rice paper. And some green paper, sheet music, another pocket here. And then I think one of you sent me this in Happy Mail. It was a gorgeous embossed piece of blue paper, and I thought, oh, it needs to be a pocket in here. A lot of this stuff is stuff I was hoarding for me, let's be honest. But I still have Tanisha's amazing journal and a blue journal that I made, and I just don't need that many journals, so I need to share more, right? Which brings me to my point. If you are interested in being the owner of this journal and probably some more goodies in it, and who knows, don't hesitate to leave me a comment down below and tell me, what would you like to do with it? What would you write about? What would you do with it? If you would just hoard it on a shelf, that's okay too. You can admit that. My word for this year, I know many people have asked and I forgot to say in an updates video, is joy. Last year, my word was calm, and my year didn't go exactly how I would have liked it to. So joy has been my word before, and I find that you can't go wrong with joy. Spreading joy, choosing joy, making joy, giving joy, joy. I hope you picked a word or a theme for this year and you're thinking about what you'd like more of in your life. And if you'd like to join us for Joy of Blue, don't hesitate to post something and use the hashtag. And follow that hashtag and support the other people. Some of them are blue lovers like me, and others are people who are trying a new color. So be sure to encourage them along the way. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.